Friends, welcome to another installment of the ever-expanding criminal investigations of Donald J. Trump. Let's talk about it, because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So friends, as we await additional indictments of Donald Trump, one thing seems pretty clear. Special Counsel Jack Smith is not only going after it hard, but he is not at all shy about expanding his criminal investigation into Donald Trump. Here's the new reporting from the Washington Post. Headline: Special Counsel focuses on Trump fundraising off false election claims. And that article begins, federal prosecutors probing the January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol have in recent weeks sought a wide range of documents related to fundraising after the 2020 election, looking to determine if former President Donald Trump or his advisors scammed donors by using false claims about voter fraud to raise money, 8 people familiar with the new inquiries said. Special Counsel Jack Smith's office has sent subpoenas in recent weeks to Trump advisors and former campaign aides, Republican operatives, and other consultants involved in the 2020 presidential campaign. They have also heard testimony from some of these figures in front of a Washington grand jury. The fundraising prong of the investigation is focused on money raised during the period between November 3, 2020 and the end of Trump's time in office on January 20, 2021, and prosecutors are said to be interested in whether anyone associated with the fundraising operation violated wire fraud laws, which make it illegal to make false representations over email to swindle people out of money. The new subpoenas received since the beginning of March, which have not been previously reported, show the breadth of Smith's investigation as Trump embarks on a campaign for re-election while assailing the special counsel investigation and facing charges of falsifying business records in New York and a separate criminal investigation in Georgia. Now, friends, I have to admit, I am of two minds regarding this news. News of what seems to be an ever-expanding criminal investigation of Donald Trump and his sizable gaggle of criminal associates. On the upside, no investigative stone should be left unturned. And come on, what are the chances that Donald Trump scam donors by using false claims about voter fraud to raise money? What are the chances Donald Trump made false representations over email to swindle people out of their cash? I mean, that's a crime that kind of proves itself when it comes to Donald Trump. And friends, the federal crime of wire fraud ain't no small potatoes. It can be found at 18 United States Code Section 1343, and the statute is titled Fraud by Wire, Radio, and Television. You can probably tell it's a 1950s era statute. I mean, they might as well include fraud by Pony Express, smoke signals, and carrier pigeons. Come on, Congress, would it kill you to update the federal code once every half a century? Here's how the wire fraud statute reads. Whoever, having devised or intending to devise any scheme or artifice to defraud, or for obtaining money or property by means of false or fraudulent pretenses, representations, or promises, transmits or causes to be transmitted by means of wire, radio, or television, communication in interstate or foreign commerce, any writings, signs, signals, pictures, or sounds for the purpose of executing such scheme or artifice shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 20 years or both. So friends, translating that legal mumbo jumbo to English. If you send emails with false information about rigged elections in order to dupe people out of their money, you have committed the 20-year federal offense of wire fraud. Like I say, no small potatoes. So again, on the upside, this looks like a readily provable charge against Donald Trump. But here's what I see as the downside. We have seen federal investigation after federal investigation after federal investigation, and I could go on for quite some time. But what we haven't seen is a single solitary federal indictment of Donald Trump or any of his criminal associates. At some point, it feels like too much investigating and not enough indicting and arresting and trying and convicting and sentencing Donald Trump for his crimes. At some point, the Department of Justice must take that first overt law enforcement action of indicting Donald Trump for just one of his crimes. Because justice matters. Patience, meat wearing thin, he said, for his own benefit as much as anybody else's. But I still believe we're going to get there, friends. So we need to hang in there together. And as always, please stay safe, please stay tuned, and I look forward to talking with you all again soon.